Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show, have a seat, my nigga, recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge that I never turn bitch of the op. And I can promise that this 4 nickel tucked on my hip, that bitch Obama black. See a target, lock onto it, then demolish that. My shooters got...
My head is killing right now, man. That's a fucking joke, man. Damn, he smacked the shit out of me, man. Oh, it's gonna leave a mark, man. God damn. Oh, shit, man. I should have never said that joke, man. Oh, shit, man. Fire all the writers. Okay? Shit, man.
I'll give my 2 cents on the Will Smith, Chris Rock, Oscar fiasco. That's how I know you guys are waiting on me to comment on it. That's how narcissistic I am. That I'm like, people want to hear what I got to say about it, but everybody else is talking about it. So I'm gonna say what I think. One, Will Smith was wrong. There's no way you can justify him walking on stage and slapping Chris Rock over a joke. 2, doesn't mean we got to cancel Will Smith. Doesn't mean you take away his Oscar. My guess is next year him and Chris Rock will do something together on the Oscars as a sketch to make fun of it. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chris Rock has a hell of a chin. He took that slap like a G. And we can't assume, because he made a G.I. Jane joke, that he knew about Jada's hair loss. I was talking to a friend last night, and she said, we were discussing, like, of course, I'm on the phone, I'm talking to people, like, nobody could believe it. And she said he knew, Chris Rock had to know about Jada's hair loss, and that struck a chord. And I was like, I didn't know about it. I just thought she shaved her head, and it looked good. And G.I. Jane 2, that's the first thing I thought when I saw her. That's the first thing I thought was G.I. Jane 2. And it's weird because comedians think alike. And G.I. Jane 2 is not really a put down. That's like, she was a badass chick. She's like a superhero with no superpowers. And I can see it's crazy, but that look, if they're doing G.I. Jane 2, I'd be like, cast Jada. Because she's a badass chick. And she looks like someone you don't want to cross. And I just think at these award shows, that's what we do. We like to see the comedians go in on movies and saying what everybody else is saying and everything else. So just can't take it personal. You wonder you can't go up and slap somebody. Well,
I'm just trying to figure out if that was Will Smith at the Oscars or Gil Smith. Yeah, y'all keep forgetting Will from Philly. Huh? Yeah, let me tell you something that Will and Gil got in common. Talk about 2, you hear me? Hand to the face. I'm the one putting her to sleep. You hear me? Talk about 2 if you want.
Niggas can turn the Oscars into the fucking Source Awards. And what's so fucking corny about this shit is that Will laughed at the joke at first. He laughed at the fucking joke. So apparently Jada must have said something to him when they cut back to Chris. She probably leaned over and said, Tupac wouldn't have let that shit slide. I tell you right now, Will Smith is Chris Rock's Zoe Williams. A lot of people saying that shit. I don't think it's fake anymore, because when you see the part where he said, keep my name out your wife, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, that awkwardness, that when Chris went, I'm going to, that wasn't fake, yo. That shit was real as a motherfucker. I think Will corny for that, man. I mean, look, comedy's subjective, you know what I mean? Some people might, the alopecia thing, I get it. But no matter how much you think something is in bad taste, to do that, Come on, man. Fuck out of here. That was corny, man. Big shout out to Chris for maintaining his composure. But listen, man, I done had a ketchup bottle thrown at me and smacked me in the face. In Connecticut at the Funny Bone, I had the same Funny Bone, had a motherfucker wait for me at the show, wanted to stab me. I didn't know Edmonton, Canada was gangster. Had two white bitches in Edmonton, one come up want to fight me, another one threw a pitcher of beer. At the Punchline in Sacramento, a dude wanted to rush the stage. A nigga in Orlando tried to rush the stage. You ain't doing comedy right unless niggas want to hurt you. When you touch them nerves, shit is real. I read a funny comment on here. Somebody said, when Will said, keep my wife's name out your mouth. And here's what I think Chris should have doubled down. Because at that point, you trying to embarrass me in front of my peers. When he said, keep my wife's name out your mouth, I think Chris should have came with one of them jokes. He should have took a beat and went, only black people can turn the Oscars into the Sauce Awards. I don't do a good Chris Rock, but you know what I mean. Or maybe double down and say, yo, Will, you thought the joke was funny. Now all of a sudden you mad? Would Jada lean over to you and go, Tupac wouldn't have let that shit slide? Or better yet, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Nigga, why ain't you say that to the dude who had himself in your wife's mouth? Come on, man. Double down, nigga. What are you gonna do? Go up there and hit you again? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Damn. And then you're gonna contradict yourself by having a speech talking about love and God working through you. Since when is God slapping the shit out of niggas? I thought God was merciful, loving, peaceful. That's God working through you? I hate to see what happened if the devil worked through you. You know what would have been funny though? After Will slapped him, as he was walking back to the seat, the Oscars played in West Philadelphia, born and raised. All right, I saw.
Props and congratulations to him for winning the Oscar, because damn it, he deserved it. And I love the brother and I'm proud of him, but boy, was that a shameful act for him to commit tonight. To go up on stage and slap Chris Rock like that, he's lucky he didn't get his ass kicked, particularly after the event was over. If not by Chris Rock, to the fellas he had there with him, I mean, damn. Denzel and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry having to calm you down, your publicist having to run out and calm you down. I mean, damn, come on, bro. Come on, man. There's no excuse for it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even try to justify it, okay? Chris Rock said it years ago. Every time black folks doing something, you know who messes it up. I never dreamed in my wildest dreams I'd be saying that about Will Smith. A black man, Will Packer, did a phenomenal job producing the Oscars, and you do this to stain yourself, to stain the Academy Award?
Crazy. You know, shit happens sometimes. My nigga Chris Rock got a chin though. I know ain't nobody even not thinking what I'm thinking. He got a chin. Yeah. So,
what do you guys think of Will Smith smacking the hell out of Chris Rock at the Oscars? What?
I'm just trying to see. I'm online and I'm looking around, trying to read some of the comments. And I'm actually shocked that I'm seeing a lot of ladies, promoting violence. I don't know. Some of these tweets and responses are, or whatever. But nothing at all justifies Will walking up, slapping the shit out of somebody while they on stage. Now, if I was Will Smith, and we all different. I'm just saying the way I would have handled this is when he told the joke, I would have got out of my seat, but I would have went to my left or to my right to get backstage. Find out, okay, when the talent come off stage, do they come off stage to this side or this side? Okay, they come out to this side right here. Okay, I would have patiently waited for Chris Rock to come off stage. And when Chris Rock came off stage, I would have been like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? I would have took Chris Rock in a small room and I would have asked him, I would have been like, so what's up with that, what you just said about my wife? And I would have at least, because what happened is that would have given Chris Rock the opportunity to make the correction, right? That would have given Chris Rock the opportunity to say, hey man, I didn't mean any harm. Or, you know, hey, fuck you, I said what I said. Okay, if he would have went backstage and said, fuck you, I said what I said, then slap the shit out of him, if that's what you was gonna do. But did you give him an opportunity to correct? Did you give him an opportunity to apologize? Or you could have sat in your seat and said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And that would have been that. That would have been that. He would have went on to the next joke or went on to somebody else. You could have made your point without walking up on stage, putting your hands on somebody. Because I tell you what, if you'd have came up there and slapped me, he would have been limping back. All of Birmingham, all of Kingston, all of Airport, all of Center Point and Roebuck would have came out of me, and that person that I keep withheld. And I'm talking about I stand strong on my manhood, period. I stand strong on my manhood. And regardless of whether Chris Rock pressed charges or not, he should be arrested because that was assault. That was assault. Donald Welby, you on here, you're a police officer, that was assault. And the LAPD is, you know, it ain't about, okay, protecting women. How many people in the cemetery for making the wrong decision and doing it the wrong way? How many people are at Zion Memorial Gardens or at Carver Memorial Cemetery for making the wrong decision? You don't know what nobody past is and what somebody done been through for you to be out here putting your hands on somebody. You can't do that. It's called discretion. Where was that same energy when you know, when she emasculated, in my opinion, did she emasculate him at the red table talking about Tupac and August Alsina and entanglement? That's all I'm saying. I got time, Dave?
Oh yeah, we still got about 3 minutes.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You don't put your hands on nobody because somebody say something. Period. Put them to the side, go in the room, say, hey, what's up with what you said? Hey man, this was on the script, or it wasn't on the script, or off the top of my head, it was a bad joke. I would apologize to you as a man, respectfully apologize, and I would like to apologize to your wife, respectfully. Forgive me, Will Smith, for what I said. Give him the opportunity to make the correction if you felt that way about it. But no, you went up there and you slapped him. Did anybody go and ask Chris Rock, was he okay? Right? Did anybody go up there, go to Chris Rock and say, hey man, you good? You straight? You need us to handle? Nobody went to Chris Rock. Everybody just assumed that, you know what I'm saying? That you know, even if you felt like he crossed the line, is it okay? And I don't care what the emotion is. I don't care what about the past anger or he mad about other shit or whatever. What if Chris Rock would have hit him back or kicked his ass or pulled out a gun and shot his ass? What if? Because I don't think he would have shot in the audience if you'd have yelled out, keep my fucking name, wife name out your mouth. I don't think he would have shot him then.